Imagine standing in the freezing Klondike wilderness in 1897, clutching a simple tin pan and a shovel, needing only luck to succeed. Back then, placer gold gleamed directly in riverbeds, requiring simple panning from river sand. People routinely found nuggets the size of a human fist. Now, cut to 2026. Gigantic excavators in Nevada's deserts, resembling alien machinery, show that this romantic era is long gone. Today, that same golden dream requires billions in corporate investments, satellite scanning, and thousands of tons of toxic chemicals. The gold rush never ended. It just transformed into a brutal technological war, requiring us to dig deeper than ever before. If you find microscopic gold the size of a single sugar grain in a ton of pulverized rock today, it is considered a highly profitable find. This relentless hunger drives us to places defying all physical limits. The world's largest mining complex, Nevada Gold Mines, carves craters visible from space, while Uzbekistan's Muruntau mine stretches like a massive open scar, over 3 kilometers long. But the true engineering hell unfolds in South Africa's Witwatersrand Basin. Here lies the Mponeng mine, the deepest place ever created by human hands, plunging over 4 kilometers beneath the surface. Every day, 4,000 miners clock in for a commute resembling a journey to the center of the earth. Squeezed into a 3-story elevator cage, they descend at 14 meters per second, nearly half a mile per minute. The first phase plunges them 2.2 kilometers down in just 6 minutes. Yet their journey is only beginning. Traversing additional elevators, shafts, and winding corridors, they travel an entire hour before reaching their work site. At this depth, rock walls reach a lethal 66 degrees Celsius. The Witwatersrand Basin has an unusually low geothermal gradient of about 9 degrees Celsius per kilometer due to a thick cratonic lithosphere compared to 25 degrees elsewhere, yet without massive cooling, humans would perish in minutes. To prevent miners from literally boiling alive, a surface plant pumps over 6,000 tons of salty ice slurry underground daily. Giant fans blow air over these coolant reservoirs to lower temperatures to a bearable 28 degrees Celsius. Moreover, every second is a battle against immense rock pressure. Tunnel walls are insulated with thick concrete and secured by shotcrete reinforced with steel fibers and diamond mesh netting. Despite this, miners constantly face seismic risks, from microseismic events to dangerous tectonic earthquakes over magnitude 3, which have historically caused severe fatalities. Why endure such subterranean hell for invisible metal? The answer lies in a chemical process invented in 1887 in Glasgow by John Stewart MacArthur and brothers Robert and William Forrest. At that time, the South African gold rush faced collapse because new deposits held gold finely disseminated in pyritic ore, rendering old gravity methods ineffective. MacArthur discovered that crushing the ore into powder and mixing it with dilute sodium cyanide allowed cyanide ions with dissolved oxygen to chemically extract up to 96% of the gold. German chemist Georg Bodlander confirmed in 1896 that oxygen was necessary, proving hydrogen peroxide forms as an intermediate. However, this is a dangerous game. To prevent highly toxic hydrogen cyanide gas from boiling off at 26 degrees Celsius, the solution's pH must be strictly maintained above 10.5, using lime. This engineering triumph carries a dark human and environmental toll. Making one wetting band generates 20 tons of toxic waste. While corporations face regulations, a silent catastrophe unfolds in developing nations. In Ghana, desperation drives thousands to illegal Galamsey mining. To extract gold, they use mercury and cyanide, dumping them directly into the environment. Pristine rivers like the Pra and Cobra, Biram, and Densu are now toxic sewers with turbidity levels reaching 14,000 NTU, far exceeding treatable limits. For millions, this is a death sentence. Mercury irreversibly damages brains, causes kidney failure, and harms newborns. Experts warn Ghana faces a total drinking water collapse by 2030, forcing imports. The ecocide also ravages agriculture, destroying over 19,000 hectares of cocoa plantations and slashing output below 55%. Yet military interventions collide with corruption. 500 seized excavators vanished without a trace, and complicit politicians profit with impunity. Why not stop this cycle? The answer lies in global economics. In 2026, gold is rewriting history. After peaking at $5,589 per ounce on January 28th, it remains at astronomical heights, stabilizing around $4,530 to $4,700. Central banks in China, India, and Poland are buying gold frantically, averaging 60 tons monthly in 2026, to hedge against inflation and geopolitical risks. Moreover, gold is the invisible heart of modern electronics, with typical smartphones containing 7 to 36 milligrams. This presents today's greatest paradox and an ecological way out: urban mining. E-waste gold concentration is up to 300 times higher than in natural ore. To obtain 1 gram of gold, we don't need to dig 4 kilometers deep. We only need to recycle about 41 discarded smartphones. Are we prisoners of gold? For biological survival, it has no value. We cannot eat it or build shelter with it, and its industrial use is minor. Yet, for its brilliant luster, we tear our planet to pieces and send humans into subterranean hell. What will remain on the surface once, in our pursuit of a glittering dream, we poison the last river and extract the very last gram deep within the crust?